Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the wonderful world of Minecraft. We are back again in MadHat Park, and today I wanted to show you guys, start off the episode with showing you guys that I have done a little bit of work. This is just glitched out, ignore that. Come on, what is it? Not chisel mod, can't think of it. I'll think of it eventually. Don't worry about it. Yeah, as you guys can see, I did some work here. Carpenter's blocks, there we go. It just hit me. Carpenter's blocks. I was going to say, come on, carpenter block mod builders, fix your mod. But, I understand. It's hard to do. Anyways, so I finished this all up. I think I had most of this done in the last episode, but I didn't have it all lit up. And now I've got it all lit up. So no mobs should be spawning in there. Of course, they'll be spawning in the land around there and dropping in, but that'll be alright. I also noticed something really cool about these Brontos, and that is, and I don't know, maybe more of the dinosaurs act this way, but where I grew this guy up, who is eating the tree right now, I guess, do you not eat the grass? Because I'd rather you ate the grass than the leaves. But where I grew this guy up right away, these two little ones seem to want to crawl up his butt pretty much. But I think they do similar to what chickens do. And that is they, try to find an adult and treat it like a mother. And so I'm thinking that's what's happening here, which is pretty cool. The only problem is that they're pushing them all over the place. Can I get that back? Please? No, did I not turn you loose? There we go. Yeah, so now you behave yourself. Sounds kind of weird, too. But yeah, guys, so I think that's not what... Well, we're not going to be working with, actually, probably any dinosaurs in this episode. Which I know is kind of weird. But I've been thinking, I've put out 30-some episodes now. And it seems like almost every episode I've done something with a dinosaur. And a lot of the episodes I've actually got new species hatched out. But eventually we're going to run out of dinosaurs. So, which we got the Jurassic Craft mod, so we've got plenty of dinosaurs going. But one thing I wanted to show you guys is that up here, and all I did was build the road pretty much. And also tied that off. I didn't get it finished, but I got a wall set up, and I really don't know if I'm going to leave it that way. Probably will. But I'm thinking in here, it's kind of hard to see from down here. I should get in my ship and fly around a little bit. But I think maybe from up here we can see it pretty good. If we run up here, look at the angry T-Rexes. I don't know if that guy's still angry or not. He looks pretty angry. Okay, so if we run over here, you guys can see this area here. It just meets up over there, comes back around. It's just a little spot here. I'm thinking I want to build a building on top of it, which is something we haven't done yet in 30-some episodes. We have not built a building in Minecraft yet. I guess the tree's kind of a building, but we've done most of the building underground. And so this is going to be... I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm thinking something like a laboratory with maybe like a greenhouse type thing on the side or something. But I'll be mulling over the ideas in my head for a couple days in it, because I probably won't be doing it right away. We might be doing it in the next episode, I don't know. But in this episode, we are going to be going down and working down here. You guys might have already noticed what we're going to be doing when I looked in my inventory. And that is, I've got all these seared bricks, and I'm going to be tearing this thing down. We've still got some glass in there, a little bit of blood from a couple times I fell in there, but a little bit of aluminum. But I don't think it's really that bad. So I think we are going to tear this down. Partly because it's just in the way. It's kind of a pain having it right there. And also because I want to do something a little more intelligent with it. By intelligent, I don't mean me, I mean make it more intelligent. And do some fancy redstone so that I can get it to like turn out blocks automatically. Because I was thinking something that we want to do in the near future as well is start making some kind of transportation system. I was thinking a mine rail. Why does that sound so weird when I say it? Here, let's see. Rail. It's called a powered rail, detector rail. Minecart, that's what I was thinking. Minecart would probably be the best thing to do. I hear crickets somewhere. Now are these... Yes, they are. Got all kinds of them. Got the achievement again. I'm pretty sure we got that already. But this is going to be our smeltery room. And anyways, with the minecart thing, what I was thinking is I'm going to need a lot of iron to do that. And obviously the smeltery is a really good way to make iron because you can get 2 ingots out of every piece of iron. So, what I'm thinking, I'm probably not going to make it the whole size of the room. But kind of what I'm envisioning is that you walk in here. I'm going to have a little bit of an area here to move around. Then over in this side, I'm going to have it kind of like set up to where I could do some, if I want to make a tool or something, I could make it manually. And then on this side, I'm going to have at least 4 or 5 things set up to where it automatically converts it into blocks or ingots, depending on what you want to do. So I'm going to get started on this. Probably going to do most of it off camera just because I imagine it's going to take me a while to get everything figured out. And I will be back once we're making some progress. Okay guys, so we're back. And first of all, I mean, just look at how much bigger this room looks now. It looks awesome. Obviously, we're going to be changing all these blocks out for marble, making it more laboratory looking, probably. I'm thinking that's what we'll be doing. I'm not 100% sure yet, but if we come in here, I haven't got it finished mostly because I don't have enough clay. I need to get some more clay and I want to take it all the way to the top. Although this is plenty big enough for, well, it'll hold quite a bit of stuff. That's, I think, 200 and some ingots of iron in there. So, yeah, we can hold a whole lot of stuff here. But, anyways, so this is as far as the redstone has come so far, which is not very far. But, also I need to put some ingot frames or whatever you call them in there. And if you look, we can hit it. It'll come up, pour down, and then if we watch, it takes a little while. We can actually watch them as soon as they solidify, then they go down into the hoppers and then drop down into the chest. So that's really cool. The only thing is, it's kind of hard because 4 times 9 is 36. So I have to have at least 36 ingots in here for it to work. Otherwise, and actually I should have tried that before I put all this iron in there. By the way, that's just iron that I had in block form already. Got kind of my stash that I had hoarded up. And not new iron, sadly. But what I'm thinking is having like a panel here of different buttons to where I could just be like, hit one and then I get 4 blocks out of it. Or hit another one and I get 2 ingots or, you know, something like that. And maybe hit another one and just get 1 block out of it. So that, because I was thinking about having it set up to where it would automatically do it. And I wasn't exactly sure how that would be. I didn't know if I could take like get a detector off of a hopper or something. I'm not exactly sure how that kind of stuff works. But, you know, to get it to basically as soon as it was done, then it would do it again. It would get another redstone signal and it would start the whole lineup again. Which would be kind of handy, but see, we got more there. But it's not completely necessary, I don't think, because mostly what we're going to be using this for is just iron anyways. So I think that might be what we do, and we might even get a little more detailed with the stuff. But the biggest problem with that is this wall right here is the wall right here, Which, that's actually not... well, yeah, it is kind of a big deal because we can't move that. Because then this wall is right up against this redstone business here. So, we're kind of limited in space. But what I could do, and I'm just going to use cobblestone for now. Didn't mean to throw these there, or that one there. If we had a wall set up right here, that would be alright. Then you come in here, there's a wall right here. This is all opened, and I'm going to leave this open because I'm going to put in some auto smelters right here. Just for the stuff that we can't chuck into the forge, or the smeltery, I mean. But then what I could do, and I don't know. It's going to be hard to get it set up to where it works properly. So I'm thinking like if you hit one button, just get a redstone signal here or wherever's handy, and then hit another one and you get, you know, more redstone signal. Hit another one, you get even more redstone signals. So I really don't know what would be the easiest way to do that. We might not get that finished in this episode. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and, just so we get used to the way it's gonna be working, let's put some more redstone there, and put our lever right there. Did that work? No, because I needed up one more. So let's put up there. That worked. Okay. So that'll be cool. And I'll, of course, trade this out for a nicer looking block. Although I do want to keep... I like the looks of these blocks right up here because for a room like this, also got the floor in it. Probably change the floor out, though. Not sure. But anyways, I like those blocks because it does kind of look, you know, weathered and... Well, not really weathered, but dirty, I guess. And it should look dirty in here because this is going to be a dirty room. But I think I'm going to kind of forget about that for the time being. And I'm going to set up these things over here. Which means I'm going to go over here, the auto smelters. And I've got this wall of furnaces over here that I'm going to take down. Oh my goodness, had a bunch of glass in that one. Glass in that one. And actually this sand... Keep the glass, but the sand we can chuck back in there. Yeah, that was everything. Now, if we run over here, I might eventually move this thing into there. Now, if you guys haven't seen that before, that's just for the creosote oil, which is used in... I'm trying to think what the... Oh, didn't mean to do that. It's used in the immersive engineering mod, which is a mod that I definitely like to get into more. We've been playing around with the dinosaurs for quite a while now, but that's not the only thing we can do in this mod pack, so we do need to start expanding a little bit. Trying to think what I was looking for. Oh, I know what I need. Well, I've got some chests. I'll probably need some more, though. So let's do this. And I don't know the hoppers. I could look up a tutorial, but I think it'll be more fun if I just kind of wing it. So here's what I'm thinking. Might be able to do 3. No, probably just... Because we have to put coal in there some way. So actually, we're going to want to go... Let me get some building blocks so that I can move stuff around. I thought I'd do this part on camera. Just because, I don't know, it might be entertaining. What if we set it up to where we had like a false wall here, not out of furnaces, but a false wall here, and then had an input chest and an output chest. And everything else kind of worked the way it was supposed to. Or you just kind of plunged it in and it cooked it real quick and then shoot it back out. So in that case, I'm just going to put these here just so I can get over. If we put a chest here and one here, and then we'd run some hoppers. We're definitely going to need some more hoppers. And then we could do... this might be a problem. I think we're going to go up one. So I'm going to cut real quick and show you once I get a little bit of a start here, I guess. I was going to show you guys everything, but I've already hit a snag, so I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay guys, we are back, and as you can see, we're not in the same place we were before. And actually I told you I'd be back in a little bit, and I kind of lied to you. Because it's been a day actually since last time. Some stuff came up and I couldn't finish it. And also, I came into a creative world. Obviously this isn't my normal world. And decided that I would try to test some stuff. I did have to revert to YouTube. This is actually a design by Tangotech, I believe. I think it's an old one of his, something that he did about 3 years ago. And this one's a lot smaller than the one he made. He made his with 15 furnaces. This one just has 5. But I think it works pretty good. It's not terribly complicated. If you look, this right here is where you put your whatever you're smelting in. And obviously we won't be using iron so much, or doing iron, because the refining smeltery thing, the smeltery, will double the ore for us. This is where you put your coal blocks and whatnot in, your fuel, and then this is where the stuff comes out. And as you can see, this has been running for a little bit here, and I mean it chucks it out pretty quick, so it doesn't take very long at all. So that's pretty cool, and it's just kind of a steady rate. So if you look, you know, these hoppers just basically take what comes out of there back into that chest. And if we go up here, I'm not 100% sure how everything works, because I'm not that good with redstone, and also in Tangotech's video he didn't explain kind of how it worked. He just explained how to make it basically. But I kind of get that excuse me, I kind of get that there's something. See, I'm really not sure about the properties of these things, the hoppers, that cause them to do that. Something about when you get a block in there, then that activates this. I need to turn that off. And then when that's activated, it turns to this one, and then goes around, and then drops an item down. Something, basically all this redstone just keeps it so that it evenly distributes the stuff instead of just stacking it all in the first chest, which is really cool. Now I do think with the block of, or with the whatever material you're burning, I think you need to put quite a few in there, otherwise it won't evenly distribute it. Like it'll start with these back ones and then kind of throw one up here every now and then. But that's not a problem. I'll probably be chucking a bunch of coal in there. But yeah, I think now I'm going to head to my MadHat Park world again, and then we're going to get to building this. Also, it has a pretty small footprint. It's just 5 by 5, and then, let's see if it's bigger than 5. I think it only has to be 5, and then go back. We've got as much room as we want out back, so that shouldn't be a problem. So I will see you guys over there. Okay guys, so we are back, and the first thing we have to do is expand this a bit. Like I said just a minute ago, we only need a 5 by 5. So that shouldn't be bad. And then that's as far up as we have to go. So that should do it. Clear this out a little bit. I think I need to adjust my sounds a little bit, because this thing over here is pretty annoying. I hear a pig. There's the pigman. Where are you coming from? Huh? You don't mean any trouble, do you? You better not. Okay, so how we start with this, ooh, some fossils. Can always use some fossils. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. So how we start is, let's see here. See if I can remember. I think basically the first part is we're going to place our chest down where we want it, which I think is going to be right there. And then from there we'll start placing hoppers down. And probably do a fifth one right there. Then if we take our furnaces, seems kind of laggy for some reason, which I just logged in and didn't give it much time to load up. That might be the problem. I might have placed this in the wrong place. Oh, one thing. I need to face this the other way. Oh, now all these are in here. But that's fine. Place these like this because I want to get to... Why did that one place funky? You have to... Because furnaces are picky on where you put the hoppers in and everything. So now this... Let me think a little bit. Where'd my hoppers go? Oh, they're right there. Right there. I think this, we're going to put these in front of there. And then... You know what? I'm already kind of forgetting how this goes. I'm going to look it up and probably do a little bit more on here, and then I will be right back. Okay, guys, so I am back, and I think these are some of the next things we need. I think that should be plenty of them. So now, and these are comparators, by the way. I think that's the first time I've made comparators in Survival Minecraft, which sounds crazy, but I think it is. So then we put them there. So yeah, that's all I did is place these into the back of the furnaces. And then I put this over here. And then I think after that, and I just watched the video again, so I should be able to remember, but I probably won't. No, that's not it. It is chests. I need to, and I don't have any chests handy. That's being prepared. Okay, so if we run over here, I should have a bunch of wood in this one. Yeah, spruce wood will be alright. Need to clean some of the junk out, and we'll also get some birch wood. And make a whole bunch of chests, and also, there we go. Some of these need to be trap chests. So, definitely need to clean out my inventory. We can get rid of that. And actually, let's just run over here. Clean some of these out. Some dirt. Problem is, I don't want to get rid of most of it. Granite and copper we don't need. I want to keep a hold of the crap. Okay, that should give us a little room to work with. Okay, so... We have a bunch of chests. Now we need trap chests, which is... Let's see. I know it's just a tripwire, but how do you make the tripwire hook? That is a complicated recipe. So, let us do this. Actually, we'll just make a bunch of sticks. Some of these, and iron up here. I think that should be plenty of them. Awesome. And now we put this back. Put these there. These there. There we go. And then we'll make another set of 8. If I can do it right. No, I can't do it right. Come on, there we go. Okay, and actually, I'm going to need more of these, aren't I? Yeah, because... Whoa! I think that's some bad lag. Tell you what, guys, I think I'm going to be right back because I think I'm about to crash. Okay, guys, I am back and I finished making these up. And I don't know what that lag was, just kind of strange, I guess. Then we place one of these here, one here, and one here. And we double these all up, just like so. And I did that wrong again because these need to hang out over the comparators, I think. I think that's how it works. Don't hold me to it, but I think that's how it works. There we go. And then the next step is going to be to look up what we do next. Okay guys, we are back again, and might look like I've done quite a bit, but I really didn't do that much. So we got our blocks, or our chests here. I just did a row of hoppers running into each individual chest, and then up on top here, if I get up there, this is actually just a circle of hoppers all running back into each other. So I started out with one and then ran it into that one, came over here, kept running them into each other, and then this one took out and ran into that one. So they're all hooked up into a big circle. I then put a row of hoppers on top of the furnaces, and then another row on top of that. These actually go into the furnace, and these are all pointing towards this one here. And then, if we go back here, we've got a comparator here. We've got this little square style thing. Another comparator here. Redstone dust, if we look right there. And then here we've got a torch. And I made some repeaters because a repeater goes right there. And then I think there's a few more blocks here. I'm going to have to look up pretty much every stage because I look at it, I think, okay, I'm good here. And then I forget it just as soon as I start. And that looks like we're about at the surface right there. That's kind of strange. We'll have to explore that maybe once we get this finished. But right now, I want to get this finished up. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I think I have it completed now. What I did from last time is I ran these blocks across, and I just, from the top of here, I put a block of, put some redstone here, a repeater, redstone, a torch, line of redstone, and I'm actually not sure if these are necessary, but I think they are. He did it in the video, so we're going to do it here. These are just repeaters all set to 4 ticks. Then up here, this is just a redstone torch down here. Whoop, fell off again. I'm sorry about the lag, guys. I don't know if you guys can tell how framey this is, but it's pretty framey for me. And I really hope it's not this contraption. I wouldn't think that just one big redstone contraption would make that big of a difference, but if you guys look here, you can see that my memory, it goes up to like almost 60%. And that seems to be when it starts getting really choppy. And then it dumps it again. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But anyways, then I put redstone across here. And yeah, I think that was about everything I did. So I think this should be pretty good. Do we have any hoppers left? It doesn't look like it. But we should have some iron to get some hoppers with now. Yep, got plenty of iron. If we do this. Also, something that I noticed that I want to check out. Stone path. I was trying to make some cobblestone slabs. Woohoo! What, that's pretty cool looking, actually. Probably not here so much, but on grass, that'd probably be really cool looking. But, yeah, we'll have to remember that. For sure. I think probably one of the next things that I'm going to be working on is a major sorting system. Because I need a big storage area. What am I doing here? I need trap chest, not trap chest. These chests. There we go. And we'll make a bunch of them. That should be plenty. Then if we need some chests too, which I left in here. Just need a couple of them. So if we do this and then run back over here, and then we can, this should be the input for the coal and stuff, and I don't need to go that far. Probably like so. And then this should be the input for the other stuff. The, whatever we're smelting. So if we do a chest, I guess we will put one here then. So yeah, now that I look at it, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, there's a furnace. It's probably not going to run in here, is it? Because it should be... Darn it, I'm going to go grab another chest. Okay, we're probably going to have to fish that thing out anyways, because it is probably going to get stuck in there. Yeah, we place this here. This should be for coal. So we stick our coal in there. It is sucking it up. We'll do cobblestone for now. Just chuck that in there. And now, if I did everything right, we should start to see furnaces light up. So it might take a little while. Or we might have done something wrong. I think this stuff should be flashing. I know these should be flashing. There's some dirt. Oh, there went some stuff. That might just be it. So this one's getting coal now. How about this guy? So if we do this and this, there's our chest. Why is that getting stuck? Yep. It's getting awful hard to get in and out around here. So it's getting stuck right here. And the reason for that... Is that on the wrong place? No, doesn't look like it. But this is locked for some odd reason. I'm pretty sure that's where it went. So, there we go. Well, I'm going to look into this a little bit more, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I think I've got it figured out. I think all it was that there was a bunch of junk in the hoppers that was keeping it from going. But right now, we ran out of stuff to smelt. Let's chuck this in there. There we go. And now the rest of them aren't coming on because there's not enough coal in there. So if we stick some more coal in there, take these blocks just so we can get through, and then, well, we can't grab them from here, but we should see them light up. In just a little bit. This guy's going to fill up first, I think, just because of the way this is set up. Although, when this is flickering like that, I think it should be putting it in more randomly. I might be wrong there, but I think that's how it goes. But yeah, I just want to, I'm going to give it a little bit here, and hopefully all these will turn on, and I'll see you guys back once that happens. Okay guys, everything is fired up and it all seems to be working excellently. Excellently? Very well. There we go. Nope, that's the wrong way. Gotta put them in this way. But yeah, it was just a bunch of junk was clogged up in the furnaces, so that wasn't doing that good. But yeah, now we're pumping out some charcoal so we can keep these things fueled up. So now, I realize this is probably a really long episode. So I think I'm just going to cut. I'm going to try to put the finishing face on this thing. I kind of wish that I had put it back one more, but I'm going to leave it right where it's at. I might extend the wall out to here, I think. And then I'll be back once that's done, just so I can show you guys what the finished product looks like. Okay guys, so here we go, and now granted this might change eventually, once we start doing more remodeling, but I kind of like the way this looks actually. It looks pretty cool, I think. I like the straight edge right there and everything. and I still have to work on all of this and everything. I'm actually going to probably have to do quite a bit of editing on this, or it's going to be like an hour-long video. But it was a lot of me just sitting around trying to figure out redstone circuits. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to smash the like button. And comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the place. Any ideas you have for anything else in here. I want some feedback, guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next episode.